What's up, guys? Another beautiful day in Washington. It's about 80 degrees. The heat wave is kind of past. It was pretty crazy out here. A lot of people buying up water. So stay hydrated. Today I'm gonna be skating the Transformer rail, and can't go too crazy. I'm just gonna do a little session on it just because I got the sunburn turned into something called cellulitis. Very serious. If you got it, don't put it off. And yeah, see what we can get into. Huge shout out to Bro. Got my t-shirt today. Pretty excited about that. Honestly, it fits very comfortable and it breathes really well. Normally when you buy, t-shirts online, you don't know if the sizing's accurate, which this one is, and you don't know what kind of material really they're going to be using. I mean, sometimes it's in the description, but for me, I wear a lot of cheaper tees that are like 10 years old, so I mean, this just feels amazing. But yeah, so we're gonna get after it.
You think you know me, but homie, you really don't know. This far to quit, I'll never quit, that's no lie. I'm exercising my grind and we pulling overtime. Fuck bang to my haters, they can all fold. You can check my steps and all you'll find is hustle all on my mind. I'm exercising my grind and we pulling overtime. What if you really needed me now? And I said no. And I mean no. Watch it. I bet you all of my exes from back in the day will bow down. All my family and friends that fell off will start to come around like, what's up, man? Really remember you 10 years ago, you look so great. I got no money for you, forget it. Just hit the switch and let me shine. You know I'm one of a kind. Yeah. Yes, it. The video you can't even touch my pride. And you know it's true. But homie, you really don't know. You think I come this far to quit, I'll never quit, that's no lie. I'm exercising my grind and we pulling overtime. Fuck bang to my haters, they can all fold. You can check my stats and all.
What's up, guys? So I'm still gonna skate. Man, this board is phenomenal. I've been skating blind for about 20 years, off and on. The only other board I had was from Spirit Skate Shop, when I was sponsored by, when I was like seven I think, until like 9. And then I got my blind board, my first one, and I skated that one till I kickflipped the couch, broke the tail off, and broke my wrist and my arm and all that. And then I got the Grim Reaper blind later down the road. That was my favorite blind skateboard. Obviously it wasn't a kid size, and I actually know what I'm kind of looking at now. So originally when I built that board, I used trucks, the Thunder 149s, which are more for like the 8.5 decks, and that's a 775. So it made it easy for stairs. I could do flip tricks and stuff, and it gave me a lot more room when on my my width of my truck right here, and made it easier for like Smith lock-ins and stuff. So recently I bought the Thunder 147s, the Sonoras, standard size truck, and switching to that was kind of a trip, and it took me a lot to realize, like, once I got used to it, my flip tricks were more dialed in. I'm still having trouble locking in Smiths and front crooks, but I think once I get used to that and kind of play with the round rail, it'll be easier to do those tricks instead of a flat bar. Because this is like 3-inch spread on the flat bar, and this is like 4.5 or something, so you know you got to pretty much lock it in perfect. And on the square, I notice I'm just having issues. But yeah, so back to the board. Honestly, compared to my blind, I gotta say I'm impressed. I mean, I'm not trying to bash on blind. Like, I would still skate blind if, you know, I never knew what Braille was. But when I got this deck, I fell in love with it immediately. You know, it's a big time in my life to be working with Braille, so I'm really excited for that. But this product, I mean, the best way I can explain it is it felt like I was on a tech deck, and the board was just stiff in the right places. Like, immediately, the second I started rolling after I put the trucks on, I was like, holy crap, you know, this is just amazing. I mean, I wouldn't say like the vibration felt better, but I'm gonna say it felt better, because the pops were just incredible off the get-go. Like, obviously my other one was pretty razor-tailed, but the board just felt solid, and it felt a lot different weight than my blind skateboard. So I'm actually curious to the point where I'm gonna put them both on a scale without trucks, because I just felt like I had so much more control with this board. For a 775, it felt wider, and I know that sounds weird because it's the same measurement, but I just felt more comfortable on the board. I felt like I was safer, that I wasn't gonna have any issues. And I don't know if it's because I've broken a blind skateboard in the past and got injured, but I mean, the confidence that I have on this board is incredible. So I just wanted to touch base on that, and just really, man, go to brailleskateboarding.com. This is the Ninja series. There's 4 or 5 of them off the top of my head. I'm gonna say 4. And if you haven't already looked at it, you gotta check out the Spider Gabe. There's 100 made. It's his pro box, and it comes with, you know, some buttons. Obviously, that's whatever. It comes with a super sick baby cruise deck. Honestly, I'm gonna buy one for myself, maybe even just to hang on the wall. Comes with some apparel and some mystery stuff, but you gotta get that. It's like $114 right now. You can get the discount code that I should be able to leave in the description. If you're with a Braille Army member, you will get 10% off regardless if you go on the app there. My phone's about to die, but you got to check them out. Check out Braille Army. Honestly, check out all the Braille videos. And if you're into cars or automotive restoration, you can check out my other channel, Rusted Metal Garage. And yeah, man, thanks for watching this portion. I'm going to touch base here in a second on the Transformer rail. What's up, guys? So right now we're going to talk about the Transformer rail. Honestly, it's phenomenal. I've skated it only once. Other time I had it in the car and I had some time to kill, so I said why not. But the setup literally takes less than a minute. So you loosen this 1/2-inch bolt, I want to say it is, so it should be a 3/4 socket, and then you loosen each side and you can rotate it around. You pull the pins, adjust your height, you can slope it, you know, make it horizontal, and you can even go against the grain. Honestly, it has 3 different heights. I love all the heights, especially when I'm trying to work on like a ledge platform. So for me, skating this rail, the best trick I can tell you, especially with the square portion, is picture it as a ledge, and it kind of takes the fear away from falling or missing it. And I noticed once I did that, I just tell myself it's a ledge, and then I you know, smash that trick. I don't really have to wax it very much. I mean, I noticed when I was taking the paint off initially, like with this board right here, I mean, it really just, I mean, it ruined the graphics. I mean, the graphic was already ruined, but I mean, that paint transferred immediately. So expect that. Obviously, it'll come off later down the road the more you skate, but that's typically normal. I noticed when it started caking on there, I had to wax it a little more. But today's session, all I did was wax this little area for the 5/0 stall. But I didn't wax my board like I usually do or nothing. And even then, you know, you can see with the graphic here, I mean, it really didn't do too much damage to it. And it's a skateboard, it's gonna get messed up, but me, I like to have my graphics last a little bit. And I know guys use those rails. I have yet to try the Peralta rails, but I'll probably do that on my next build. But thank you guys. Like, subscribe. If you, like I said, you like restoration, check out Rest of Metal Garage. Those videos of Project 500 are on there as well. Shout out to Brell as always. Stay safe.